views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the program host and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by TCN TV Network Incorporated. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain content copyrighted by another entity or person. The TCN TV Network claims no rights to the said content. TCN TV Network cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content. TCN TV Network is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify but cannot warrant the accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this program.
Welcome everybody to In the Now with Simone Jennifer Smith. And I want to thank those of you who are watching us right now. We are late. We are an hour late. So this is not even 12-ish like I usually say it's going to be. This is like really late, but there's a reason for it. Today we were supposed to have Sheba Ranks on the show, but due to some promotional conflicts, he's not even in the country. So it's not happening. And also, there's an event going on. I'm not too sure the details of what's going on there, but I know there's a Pan-African festival happening. But I would definitely say people who have bought tickets who are looking to go, you should look into that. Definitely look into it. Say, in the now, you now know, check on those tickets. Make sure that things are happening both nights, and if you bought tickets for one night, I would check that as well. There are some things happening with that event, so definitely take a look at that. You can put it up one more time for them to see, Lena. If you've bought tickets for this event, do some research. Things have changed. I don't know the changes yet, but things have just changed as of like right now. So take a look. Go and check your tickets. Go make your phone calls. Whatever you need to do, find out about what's happening with this event, because as of right now, the headliner's not here. So it is what it is, right? These things happen. So today, to stay on track, we're still going to bring some Caribbean flavor into our lives because, again, when things happen, the show must go on. I'm not just going to not have a show. I still got to present something for you guys, for our community. So we're going to talk about what's happening abroad and what's happening here. So Reggae Sumfest, let's talk about this. This is what's really happening this summer. And this is happening July, 19th and 20th. So Sumfest has earned a reputation as the Caribbean's premier music festival, showcasing Jamaica's indigenous music as well as other popular global genres of music. So now it is in its 27th year, and the world's greatest Jamaica Reggae Dancehall Music Festival continues to pay homage to the musical genres that originated in Jamaica and that have broadly influenced the chart-topping urban and pop music today. So let's take a look at some of the lineup that we have there, so you can see some of the big headers for. So it's a 2-night festival. It's happening again on July 19th and 20th in St. James, Montego Bay, and will feature the likes of Chronix, Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Spice, Braga Benz, Elephant Man, Bujo, Barris Hammond, of course, the great, and many, 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 many more. So tickets can be found on Eventbrite. And the last time I checked, they were actually selling tickets, guys, at $622 US. Can you imagine? $622 US. So if you have that type of money to spend on tickets, head down to Jamaica, become part of history. There's still tickets available. I know hotels around that area right now are booked out, so you're gonna have to look at like an Airbnb. Do they have Airbnb in Jamaica? I think they were talking about doing it. They may not have it yet, but if you don't have a family house to stay at, wish you luck, okay? What else is happening? So in the city, just a little local event that's happening. Last week at 276 Augusta Street, which is in Kensington Market, Noble Works served up reggae vibes all night long with an installment of Connected Reggae Parties. They're doing it again on July 11th, and the entry is only $5. So you get to come in, catch some conscious vibes, get some good energy. Definitely something to do. And of course, going down to Kensington Market is always a treat. There's always something to do in Kensington. So if you are a reggae head and you have money, head to Jamaica for Sumfest. If you're a reggae head and you have a little money, you can still take in some reggae here, along with other events that are happening in the city. When we come back, we're gonna talk. The Caribbean Film Festival started, and Selena, our beautiful reporter and production manager, actually went to the film. There she is. Go ahead, girl. And she's going to be talking to us about Yachty as well as Afrofest, because she's going to that and she's going to let us know what she's looking forward to. I know there's some people that she knows who are performing, and it's the 30th year for Afrofest. So we'll definitely have some details for you there on In the Now.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity in our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Look at yourself. I know it hurt. I know.
Come on.
The grief, it never left you. It's time to let go. Choose the right path, son.
Will you go with the righteous?
Ask yourself a question.
Or will you go with the damned?
The wicked can't hide. Resent the wicked. Right hand! Say.
I sent you to London so you wouldn't start a war in Kingston.
So welcome back, guys, to In the Now on my TCN TV network. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. Plans have changed. The show still goes on. So today, what are we going to do? We've been talking reggae. So Reggae Sumfest was our last episode, or last segment, sorry. And we also talked about Connected, which is happening in Kensington Market. And then also I told you guys to take a look. If you have tickets to the Pan-African Fest or Festival, I would definitely look into that because things have changed apparently. So take a look and see, all right? Now, that last trailer is Yachty. So Selena, tell us what tell us what was some of the discussion after watching this film, because I think this was one of the opening nights for the Caribbean Film Festival, yes?
Yes, this was.
Okay, so talk to me about, how come you ain't putting the camera on you?
I'm so camera shy.
No shyness. This is Selena, everybody. She handles everything behind the scenes.
Hi.
So tell us about some of the discussion, because some of the things you brought up to us are really interesting. What was happening?
So I went last night for the Caribbean Film Festival. So this is their logo, and basically they are a registered Canadian charity, and they bring out films that are made by Caribbeans. So last night they had their premiere of Yachty. So Yachty is directed by Idris Elba, but unfortunately he was not there.
Why? A whole bunch of people just not coming to Toronto.
Yeah, honestly, I guess so. I think a lot of women in the crowd too were thinking, oh, he might be a surprise guest. He might be there for the Q&A, but unfortunately he wasn't there.
They're all in their feelings, aren't they?
Yes.
The girls came skin out looking good.
I'm sure they did.
So what were some of the things people were saying after the film?
So some things that people are saying were it was good, and they definitely gave Idris Elba a 10 out of 10 for directing. They thought he did a really good job on showcasing the showcasing what happens in Jamaica, but
Okay.
some of the audience members were saying that this is not the only thing that happens. Drugs, violence, guns, shooting, that's not the only thing that happens when it comes to being Caribbean. So a lot of people were saying that this is great, but let's bring out more people. Let's bring out more films that showcase the good things. Let's showcase how some people grew up on the same street, grew up on literally the same block, but never held a gun in their life, and just worked their whole life and got out, or just had a good living for them and living for themselves.
Look at you, girl. She's like, get the camera off me. You're hilarious. Okay, so you don't have to put the camera back on you, but what are your thoughts? You can put back up the poster for Yachty.
Yes.
What are your thoughts about that yourself? What do you think about showing another side of Jamaica? Because you're a filmmaker, so this
Yes.
is why I sent you to this.
Thank
As
you.
a filmmaker, are you interested in maybe even yourself getting a film into the Caribbean Film Festival? And what would you, if you were to pick something, what would you do? So there's like 8 questions there. Pick one.
Okay, so I would definitely want to make a film that showcases Caribbeans in a different light. Whether that would be a documentary, because I love doing documentaries. I would definitely showcase maybe even Caribbeans that came to Canada and how they made a life for themselves and what they did in order to get here and how they started working. I think I would really base that off of my dad, who came here, I think in the 1980s. He got to Toronto and said the next day he started working. He was given like an employee number, and that was it. Like in those times, it wasn't so official with forms and all of that stuff. It's just you get your number and you go to work.
work.
So, and until today, he's still working, and like even though he should retire, but I think I would showcase Caribbean people who are very hardworking, and that's something I see in the community. How we are very, we're perfectionists in that sense,
Yes.
and we work really hard. So I would showcase that story of Jamaicans all around the world who knew they wanted a better life for themselves and moved out of Jamaica or anywhere in the Caribbean, not just Jamaica.
Yeah, and came to Canada or came to wherever, moved and left and came to foreign, as they
Yes.
call it, and did something with themselves.
Yes.
I agree. And you realize now that you have to do that, right?
I will. They actually have an incubator program, is what it's called, the Caribbean Film Festival,
Okay.
Caribbean Tales Film Festival. And so that program starts in September, and they're still taking applications, I think is what they said last night.
Okay,
that
so
they
you filled it out. That's great. You got it
Oh
done?
no, I didn't fill it out yet. I don't think I have time, honestly, yet. I think for next year, that's something I would look into.
Okay, got it.
Because it would take a lot of time, and they give you a lot of resources and mentors on how to make a film or how to write a book, I think it is as well, or a screenplay it is.
Screenplays. Okay.
Yes, and then from there, they help you develop your idea. It's like, it can either be a short film, a documentary, or a series.
All right. So there you go. That's some information for our filmmakers. So filmmakers out there, Selena can't do this year, but
No.
there's an incubator program that you could definitely get yourself linked up into. So what we will do is we are going to go on another quick break. Thank you, Selena. I'm going to need you. Can't disappear. We still need you for the next session because I figured we're going to make it light today.
Okay.
We are going to do, and this has been a group decision from the In the Now team. We're going to do some good old memes because you know what? It's Friday. I need to laugh. I'm sure there's someone out there who needs to laugh. So let's all laugh together this Friday on In the Now. See you guys soon.
With so many newspapers within the community, it's sometimes hard to tell what separates us from the rest. Most of the time, they all brag about the same thing. You know, the large circulations, tons of online views, and it can go on and on. But what really separates the Toronto Caribbean newspaper apart from everybody else? Well, it's simple. Our service. No, seriously. Hi, I'm Grant Browning, founder and CEO of the Toronto Caribbean newspaper. I have over 20 years of branding and marketing experience, and I've worked with countless companies and corporations to do one thing, and that is to raise their profits with their brand. With over 40 years of combined experience in branding and marketing, our amazing staff is fully prepared to sit down and figure out exactly what you need to stand out from your competitors.
The reason why you don't see that anymore is because
the ad is too powerful, bring too much people.
So what are you waiting for? Give us a call today. We'll be happy to help.
At Benjamin Law, we understand the real cost of personal injuries. As the victim of an accident, you may be the one who's physically hurt, but your main concern is that your family are the ones who will pay the price. Benjamin Law will be there for you, helping, supporting, and working tirelessly to resolve your personal injury case. Call 1-855-899-4878 or visit benjaminlaw.ca and let our family of lawyers help your family.
Hello everyone, my name is Jermaine Chambers, and I'm very excited to tell you about the newest political and current affairs program coming here to Brampton. It's called On Point.
The first step of true reconciliation is learning more about one another.
Join us on Tuesdays from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. as we discuss all the issues.
I will never forget the trust you put in me.
Municipal, provincial, federal, and any issue of national importance, we will talk about on Point. So do join us.
Welcome back everybody to In the Now on my TCN TV network. Today didn't work out the way it was supposed to at all, guys. Not even a little bit. I don't even know what to tell you. These things happen. I was told, welcome to the entertainment industry. I'm just like, okay, if this is what the entertainment industry looks like, then fine, go on with it. But of course, the show must go on, so we've had to make some adjustments today. And we've decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to lighten up the show a little bit. It's not as long today. First segment, we talked about some of the reggae events happening internationally and here in Canada. The second segment, so that was the first segment, sorry. Second segment, we talked about Yachty, which is one of the debut films at the premiere of Caribbean Tales. Thank you very much. My team is on point with me this morning. And we had a little bit of dialogue with me and Miss Selena back there, our young lady. Show yourself again, Selena, who never likes to show herself. There you go. Okay, that is our production manager, always doing the do. And right now, we decided we're going to end this with something light. We were supposed to have Cheryl on today, like we said. It didn't work out the way it was supposed to, but it doesn't matter. We still got things to do. We still got a program to run. So something you can look forward to. This is the 30th year of Afrofest, everybody. So Afrofest 2019 is an African music musical festival which celebrates the beauty and diversity of African music and culture. Taking place on July 6th and 7th, 2019, it features a mix of local and international artists and French and English programming. So it's going to be bilingual, I guess, because it's Haitians. You have to include them in our community as well, right? They're still considered Caribbean. Afrofest is the largest free African festival in North America with a weekend attendance of about 120,000 visitors. So it features 5 main sections. The main stage for established artists, youth stage for emerging artists, a drumming zone for drumming enthusiasts, a marketplace which features over 80 foods and merchandise vendors, and a children's creative village for toddlers and young children to learn about the African culture. So the festival has about 50 performances and engages about 400 local and international artists to present various forms of African music and culture to the audience. So Selena actually knows, I guess some of the artists would they be considered emerging artists, Selena?
Yes, they would be.
Okay, so let's show a picture of these emerging artists and tell us a little about them, because you know them and who they are.
So I went to school with these 2 lovely girls, and they are a part of a group called 420. And this is them over here.
Click on them, okay, 420.
Yes.
And tell, what do they do? What are they going to be doing this year?
This is their first time performing at Afrofest, and it's really cool because as their group name is 420, they will be performing on Saturday at 4:20 p.m., which is a kind of cool play on words. I'm glad that Afrofest kind of did that for them.
Yeah, that is cool. But what if it's late?
Oh. Well, then they've missed their opportunity for 4:20 at 4:20.
What if they don't start? Because you know us.
Yes, I know everything.
That ain't happening at no 4:20.
Black people time for
Black
sure.
people time is gonna be like 6:40.
Yeah.
That's when they start. Tell them we appreciate the play on words, but
for sure.
I already know it ain't happening.
Yes. So
what else is happening? So, Selena, you're going? What are you looking forward to the most from this?
So I will be there with my camera getting shots of the beautiful people, food, the culture, the fashion, the patterns. I can't wait to see everybody, especially hairstyles. That's one thing I always look forward to as well. Yeah, it's going to be a good day, honestly, filled of like fun, energy, and just good like African vibes for sure.
This is your first year?
No, I've been, I think, for like the last 5 years or.
Okay, so you're a regular.
Yes, I used to go to when it used to be at Queens Park, and then they changed it to Woodbine Park, and my mom doesn't like to go now because of that.
Oh wow!
But yeah, so it's been good. I went before when it was at Queens Park, and I used to see all of the artists there, and now that it's at Woodbine Park, I still love it too.
Okay, well, you're young. You can go. You're reporting on it. So definitely look out for Selena. If anyone's at Afrofest this year, look out for Selena. Hail her up. You know, do maybe a live with her or something from my TCN TV network. She will be there with her camera. So
I'll
look
be
out for us.
there.
I have to make sure we can find a way for them to identify you. All right.
Yes.
So when we come back, we'll do all our memes. We'll have our joke for Friday. We'll end it light, and we'll send you off and have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you soon on In the Now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. May your dreams all come true. Happy birthday to you.
We refuse to promote, report on anything negative in the community.
At Benjamin Law, we understand the real cost of personal injuries. As the victim of an accident, you may be the one who's physically hurt, but your main concern is that your family are the ones who will pay the price. Benjamin Law will be there for you, helping, supporting, and working tirelessly to resolve your personal injury case. Call 1-855-899-4878 or visit benjaminlaw.ca and let our family of lawyers help your family.
Welcome back, everybody, to In the Now on my TCN TV network. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging in there with us. We're ending it light. I've already decided that. So let's make you guys laugh a little bit. I think it's time we close things up. So being West Indian is a very special thing because we always have many special sayings and things that make us laugh. And of course, I got my team to dig up some themes to make you guys laugh today. Let's start with our first one, Selena. So, we like to call this man Captain Jamaica. I don't know what to say about this. I truly don't. All I can say is God bless him. And you should be really upset with your friends. You don't have any. Because they let you leave the house like this in green tight-up pants with sparkle star on your chest and suspenders, guys. We're your friends. But he's taking out all the bad man. Yes, he is. We appreciate you and we salute you, Captain Jamaica. What do we have next? Oh, yeah. Growing up Jamaican. So, you read a book from morning, Dave? Okay. Selena, you read a book from morning?
No.
See? This is why they asked us this. And I think this question should be asked a lot more because no one reads anymore. So this question is valid to this very day. And I thank you. I commend you and I salute you parents from back in the days for always asking this question. And it needs to be asked more and more and more. You pick up a book instead of you pick up your iPad, or are you just on your iPad? All right, next. Keep going, girl. What else you got? Oh, yes. So this is what Dave cooks for me on a regular basis. Oh, my God, Rick, you cooked for me? What's the name of this dish? When's the last time anyone had dumpling and butter? Listen, let me tell you something about dumpling and butter. First of all, when all you have in your house is flour and butter, this makes an excellent meal and it's very filling. Now you can use spelt flour. If you're health conscious, you can use spelt with some butter or some whole grain flour, whatever. Still get it, make it work. Listen, you guys don't need to talk about butter and dumpling. This is my like age old. And my mom used to cut it up in the next day if she didn't make all the use all the dumpling and fry it. Thanks, Mom. All right. So this is a classic because Jamaicans still do this. And they do this in Canada. And in Canada, okay, so in the West Indies, I can understand these directions. And I'll tell you why. If you're from the West Indies or you live in the West Indies, you know that there are no signs. There's nothing that says you're on this street. Okay, I'm not going to say there's none. But there's very little signs. Especially if you go into the country. These are the type of directions that you have to give. The sad thing about it is West Indian parents like my mom have left Jamaica and come here and they're still giving directions like this. This is the part that's sad, is that they're still actually doing this. Turn right by the Shoppers Drug Mart, make a left by the McDonald's, it's on the corner, you'll see a gas station. This is the type of directions that I get when I'm trying to go somewhere. So this stays the same, we thank you. And, go ahead, girl. Keep going. How Jamaicans answer the phone. This is how Dave answers the phone. What? Look at Lionel Richie's face, though. He looks so concerned. Not hello, wagwan. No hello. All right, Selena. I'm not saying it. So this foolishness, Dave, your man's great, but I'm greater? What is this? And look at the grater. It's not even the bigger one. It's a little small one that you can use to catch tea. All right, let's keep this. So this is Selena's favorite. When visiting someone sick in the hospital, get well soon. Wishing you a speedy recovery. How does this help? When you're telling someone you know someone who died from the same thing, how does this help someone in a hospital, guys? Jamaicans, get it together. And our last one to end our wonderful, beautiful Friday afternoon. I know anyone watching this show right now, if you are Caribbean, your parent has looked at you like this. But I was dying because why does this cow's face look so push-up? And that's legit though. This is how Black parents look. My mom looks at me like this still. Guys, listen, I want to thank you again. And I really want to thank the team and the group and the community that does support us here. We appreciate your support, and we want to say thank you very much for doing everything you do, the likes, the shares, the comments. Please keep doing it. You know what? We're starting small, but like anything small, it gets bigger eventually. It will. So believe me, those who may not be, how do I say, shitting on us now, there's going to come a time where, you know what? We're not going to want to shit on you neither. So remember that. You like that, Grant? That was pretty good, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is rated R. Listen, guys, you have a wonderful Friday. We'll see you next week on In the Now, and I promise you I'm going to make up for us not having a guest this week. Next week's guest is going to be powerful, and they're actually going to show up. See you guys next week.